I'd like to welcome cloudHQ up. We're going to hear from Senad and Dizdar. He's a CEO and founder, and Naomi Assaraf. She's a CMO and co-founder. So Senad, anytime you're ready, you can maybe join us on stage. So how do you guys want to do it? You want to grab that microphone in this one, or?
I'm going to need the laptop, so I can use that one. It's totally fine.
Cool.
I like to walk there. Hey, we're live. Hi, everyone. Thanks for coming. As we were just introduced, I'm Naomi, that's Senad. And cloudHQ is all about headquartering your cloud, because we have a lot of clouds that we use. And tonight we're going to be talking about a new feature, which is our Gmail label sharing feature, completely free. And there are 3 scenarios in which you want to use this. There are 3 scenarios in which you want to use this. The first one is customer service. So, scenario number 1 for customer service. You're a founder, you just started a new company, and you're getting inundated with lots of emails asking about your product. Happens all the time. But then what's going to happen, because when you have so much inundation of emails, you can't really devote time to dev, you can't really devote time to doing PR or marketing. It's really hard. It's almost like it overtakes you. And you can't do that when you're just one person. So you have 3 choices, right? You can either hire someone who lives close by, and so you could hire somebody in San Francisco for maybe, if you're lucky, what, 60, 70,000 per year. You don't hire anyone, you just sacrifice yourself, and you don't eat, you don't sleep, you have no life, you're just focusing on this, and it's just not gonna work. But you can do that, it's an option. Then the third option is you could hire someone. We have excellent opportunities where we could hire people who are overseas, who'll work for really inexpensive rates, and if they're already very well-versed in English, and they've worked with a tech company before, it might make sense to hire them. So, I kind of gave it away. I would choose answer number 3. Most people would choose answer number 3. But the biggest issue there is you actually have to manage these people. How do you manage your employees when they're overseas? So, here comes cloudHQ's Gmail label sharing tool, completely free. You can work out of your Gmail account. All of your freelancers who you hire also just need to work out of their Gmail accounts. And this can also work on Fastmail, Microsoft Office 365, any IMAP email. And you can set up any customizable process. So I'm going to show you how to hack a CRM system. On a shoestring budget, where it's completely free minus the cost of your freelancers. So in this particular example, we're going to use David as our freelancer. You install a Chrome extension. It's the cloudHQ Chrome extension, if that's not completely apparent. And you create 2 Gmail labels. The first Gmail label that you're going to create is you're going to create, say, David, because that's your freelancer name, open. And the next label is freelancer closed, so David closed, right? And as soon as you get any emails coming in for support calls, it automatically goes into David open. And you could follow along because you've shared now this label out with David. So he gets David open. He sees he has, let's say, 200 emails he has to respond to. He goes through them, he fixes the issue, or at least he responds to the issue, and he brings it out into the label closed. And you could follow along with him to see what he's doing. And all he has to do is just drag one email and bring it into closed. So with that, you've actually hacked a CRM system for like $3 an hour if you're lucky enough to get a freelancer at $3 an hour, which is very, very possible. So just to show you how easy it is, my video here. So we're sharing the label. You shared it out, say, with David. David says, yes, I accept the invite. And it's completely synced. And you can set up any system you want, assigned, closed, however you want to set it up, you can set it up. But that's completely customizable. And then the second scenario is project management. So I produce a lot of content. I'm a CMO, right? So when I'm working with people, you've got designers, you've got videographers, you've got like so many different people, so many different contributors to a blog post, let's say, when you're creating original content. And the problem with that is they're using all these different apps and it's hard to communicate with one another because email, it's hard to work with just having attachments all the time in your email. But that's actually your common denominator, right? So what we can do here is incorporate email into the cloud rather than having it as a separate cloud. Because email should be part of the cloud, and it's really not yet, and this is a way to incorporate it. So when you sync a Gmail folder with all of your contributors, and they update something, let's say they put in their piece of their pie of the work that they need to contribute, it replaces their old email without that piece of the pie. So somebody uploads a video, the other email without the video gets deleted, and you have the most current email with that video inside it. There's no versioning issues, there's no confusion. Everybody knows how to work out an email anyways. We're like programmed to use it. Everybody has to use it. No way. Okay, just quickly, you can have a ton of emails. This third scenario is just if you have a lot of them, if you forward one email at a time, it really sucks for everybody because you lose the thread, especially in Gmail when you have a lot of emails. So just throw it all in the label, share it out your label with any email address, and when you do that, you can simply go ahead and they'll have access to that entire label with all those emails. Go ahead, it's on mute though. All right. So I'll leave that up as well.
All right, we have about 4.5 minutes for questions. Thank you, Naomi. Very cool. Who wants to hack their CRM? Was that a question or you want to hack your CRM? All right, hands up, guys.
Can you describe your integration with Slack? And are you looking at other Slack-like apps that are like open as well?
Yeah, we also work with Podio too. And Salesforce, which is kind of different. It's not so project management oriented, but it's like CRM. Well, okay, so I guess the only other app aside for Slack that would be on par with it is, I guess, Podio that we work with as well. Do we have another?
Just kind of to explain about the Slack and so on. So why people use cloudHQ with the Slack and so on? Because Slack is kind of, teams try to use the Slack and so on, but they still have a problem is that other people don't use the Slack, or they don't want to, communication which is inside the Slack is not in their primary cloud platform, which could be Office 365 or Dropbox. So that's also very important thing why cloudHQ is needed, even if you use Slack. Because you don't want that communication which happens in Slack is not under your control. You should sync that everything back to your primary cloud platform, which is Google Apps, for example. That's the.
Any questions back here? How do you make money? That's a good question.
So that's on right now. That's how we make money.
Clouds?
Yeah.
Hang on.
Oh, where is that?
Hey.
Something stopped.
There.
Now this is it. So, of course, Salesforce is.
So yeah, do you want to? Well, I feel bad. I've been hogging the mic. So.
Yeah. So yeah, how we make money? Yeah, this feature is free, but via cloudHQ. So this is one of the feature: integration of your email with the Salesforce costs, integration your email with the backup your email or exporting your emails to the PDF also cost. Integrating your email with the Evernote is also cost. Sadly, we didn't have time how it's cool also to integrate your email label with your Evernote notebook. So all your email, whatever you do in Evernote, automatically is uploaded to your email.
And that also includes past notes. I'm sorry?
How much? It's a basic plan. There's a premium plan. It costs $9.90 a month. Then the business plan starts from $300 a year. $9.90 only covers the premium integration. So if you use a Google Drive Premium, you have to use cloudHQ Premium. However, Salesforce integration, integration with the IT admin and things like that requires business plan. Excuse me?
Here, hold on, so we can hear you.
I just want to get an idea. If I have all the services you mentioned there, if I integrate them all per one seat per month, how much does it cost?
Yeah. So we business plan is per seat, per user. So one user is a per user, and that user can use as many as the cloud services as they want. They can integrate Evernote with their Gmail, Salesforce with their Google Drive, and things like that, and we count that as one user. So all integrations are covered by one business license.
It's an all-you-can-eat.
Yes. So basically, it's the same thing like Google Apps. Google Apps cost, I think, $5 per month per user. Per seat, we cost about $25 per seat yearly.
And just to, okay.
I'm sorry, sir, did you have,
You're gonna price them for it?
Like this.
I'm a little confused. You said $9 per month per seat, and then you said $50 for a business user, or is that per year? Anyway, I can look it up.
I think it's just to explain explain like this. We of course we have 3 tiers. There's a premium tier. This is very similar to the Dropbox Premium. Then we have a business tier, which is very similar to Dropbox for Business. And then you have enterprise tier, which is very similar, all-you-can-eat enterprise setups with white labeling and things like that.
all that's on the website? Is your pricing all up
Yeah,
online?
it's
There you go.
online. And
That's
if you have
fast.
questions after, you can also just approach
Cool,
us.
yeah, they're gonna be hanging out later, so absolutely. Find them in a corner, ask them pricing questions. All right, cloudHQ, everybody, thank you so much